Hello and welcome to Into the Third Age and Beyond. This is a new channel where we will explore living well in the third act of life. In the context of this channel, I'm Tom, and my role is to be our host as we adventure together into what is quite an exciting period of life, being the third age, the third act. I'd like to start by wishing you all a very happy new year and recognising all the opportunities that we have as of today, the 1st of January 2026. I would like you to understand that this is a human-led channel. We have actual intelligence here, and we are going to act with actual intent. And this means that we're going to examine a raft of topics, and we are going to look at them from the human perspective. Who is this channel for? Well, it's a question I asked myself, and I found it really easy to answer. And the quick and simple of it was for anybody in their 30s, 40s, 50s. If you're 96 and 3/4, there's definitely a place for you here. And all joking aside, if you are 96 and 3/4 or a little bit older, then I would love to hear from you. Please message me in the comments and let's have a conversation. The type of conversations we're going to hold, the type of topics we're going to examine are really critical at this stage of life. If we start with health, we all know that, as you get older, things don't work as well as they once did. Your knees start to creak, your back aches a little bit, but we need to be really conscious of the vehicle has to carry us through all the way to the very end. So we'll get into health and we'll have a good dig around in that topic to see how we can optimize our health and enjoy the most of what life we have to look forward to. We can also look at relationships, because that's always a fun topic. We can look at finances. This is obviously really important as well, because the topic that everybody, or the questions that everybody often asks themselves is, do I have enough? How much do I need? And we need to iron that out and dig around in that space. We're also looking at how we use technology to get the best results. Even speaking to the HMRC can now be done online. Oh, what a joy. Let me tell you a little bit about my story. Up until 2015, I was working for a large multinational company. I was offered redundancy, and at that point in my career, I was quite tired. So I bit their hand off at the offer, and I took my check and I promptly jogged off down the road with a big smile on my face and an idea of I would spend time with my family. I would do things that I've always wanted to do. I'd enjoy operating at a slower pace. Well, spoiler alert, none of that went to plan. And as you can probably hear, it was an idea, not a plan. So it really wasn't well thought through. And I suppose since that first foray into semi-retirement, I've been semi-retired. I've been back into full-time employment. I did take another stab at retirement. However, the Liz Truss mini budget really hit hard. And I found myself in a position where I needed to return to work again. And this is where this channel will start to bear fruit, I hope, because I really want to retire for a third time. Life is real, and while we're planning for life, it's the thing that goes on in the background, right? Life. So as you can probably appreciate, there are lots of opportunities for really good conversations. For every person who joins the channel, joins the community, there's at least another 30, 40, 50 years of lived experience, of wisdom that we can all draw upon and perhaps we can all work together to enjoy the third act of life that we want, not that we think we want. That's going to be an interesting one. As to content and features, I really want to use Tom as our human guinea pig. I want to subject Tom to health quests. I'd like to subject him to financial pressures and financial testing. Won't that be fun for Tom? I want Tom to demonstrate technology and help us understand it a bit better. I'm really feeling Tom's pain already, and it really hasn't started for him yet. Also, we're going to have a couple of other featurettes. So we will have Newshound, where we will look at the year of your birth. We can talk about what happened on your birthday, the news stories. We'll also run some quizzes. One which sprung to mind straight away was Daddy or Chips, Choc Ices or Peas. You probably recognise some of these from the advertising campaigns in the 80s. I also want to hear from you. I'd love to hear about your hobbies, your interests, the challenges that you're facing. And if any of this sounds interesting to you, then as I said before, please leave a comment and let's start a conversation. Well, thank you for listening to me. Thank you for joining me on this first video. If this sounds interesting to you, you've got an idea of the features that are coming, I will start publishing a topic list, and we'll get moving. Till then, take care and remember to live well right where you are.